Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Hello and welcome to Your Stocks. I'm Nigel D'Souza. With me is Sumaira Abadi. Well, the markets are down close to around 120 points. It's recovered close to around 250 points from the low point of the day. But we're saying that, well, we've recovered from the low point of the day, so that's good news. You take a look at the breadth of the market. You have only around 280 stocks that are advancing, close to around 1,900 stocks that are declining, and that's telling you the breadth of the market firmly in favor of the bears. Couple of observations here. We have seen a big recovery from the lows. That looks pretty good. But the final 60 minutes, you like the markets to end maybe with a cut of around 100 points. The bulls will take that. 100 points is okay if we end lower. But in fact, if we see a further slide from here, and then maybe in fact in the final hour of trade, you see a lot of selling pressure, that will really, make the bulls very, very nervous. So keep an eye out on that mark. We're looking at a couple of options today. Remember, in early morning trading session, we were working with maybe 11,200 will hold out. That wasn't to be. So a couple of strikes that you should be looking at. 11,300 put. There was a bit of a attempt made out there to ride that particular strike and eat into the premium. Big unwinding being seen there. Close to around 7 lakh shares been unwound at that mark. Those bulls that were riding that strike, they're packing their bags, they're getting out of the market. 11,200 put as well, similar story playing out there. Now it seems the bulls, they're trying to fight maybe for the 11,100 mark, because that's seen close to around 2 lakh shares in terms of open interest addition out there. 11,200 put is 11,100 put is the one that we're talking about. There is some addition out there. So, they'll be counting on maybe closing above that 11,050, 11,075 odd mark. But the call writing, that's telling you the bears are in control. 11,200 call has added more than 10 lakh shares, telling you that the bears believe they are firmly in control. They can defend the 11,200 odd mark. And as we speak, the market, yes, it's recovered from the low point of the day. But on every kind of bounce, we are seeing selling pressure. Sumaira, not a great looking screen. And after what happens today, in a few months or maybe in a few days or a few weeks, we'll know the cause of what happened out here, because the management said there was nothing wrong. But there had to be someone who has a sense that something is going wrong somewhere. So we'll keep an eye out on this. Very, very unnerving signs.
Yeah, that's true, actually. So it's a bad-looking screen, but it's not as bad as it was a while ago. So, relatively all things change. Ashu Madan and Prakash Gaba join in now to take stock of what's going on. Gentlemen, good afternoon. I know there are a lot of worried investors out there, but we'll answer their queries later. For now, Ashu, just wanted to get a sense from you, what is the chatter in the dealing room? What happened this afternoon? And could there be more follow-through of this?
See, I don't think so. It is surprising. I don't know whether, since last couple of months, we have been saying that market is in an overbought zone, and particularly is NBFCs. They were such in a complacent zone that everybody is talking about that the pain of PSU banks, or the loss of PSU banks is the gain for NBFCs. But nobody was talking about the pain of PSU banks could also lead to a pain for NBFCs also. It was such an easy trade. I think that was the buzzing sector. Everybody wanted to be in the NBFCs. So I think that signal was there. And other than that also, if you look at the kind of flows we are getting into mutual fund, on one hand it is very good, they are long-term flows. But that clearly suggests that market was too complacent and was in an overbought zone. Everyone was talking about that. What do you feel about the market? I was saying that directly through if you look at the exchanges, it doesn't sound like it is overbought. But if you look at the mutual fund flows, the retail money which is coming, on the one hand it is good, but at the same time it is that money thinks that there can be no losses in the SIPs. They did not know the redemption could ever happen or will ever happen. So, all this put together, there was too much of a comforting, too much of a complacency which was there. So, I think everything put together, this was, I expected this. And NBFCs, as I've been saying, that continuously since last 2-3 months, we have been advising to stay away. The valuations are high. Nobody could predict this kind of a knee-jerk reaction. But overall, as a discipline, one has to be cautious about certain sector, and NBFC was certainly.
All right, that's quite interesting. Ashu, you're not surprised, but the kind of move that we saw today, the kind of selling, that caught everyone off guard. Till now, people are wondering what exactly was that reason. We get that point. Mutual fund inflows, they have been, slowing down. The FIs, they have been selling as well. Valuation-wise, the Nifty trading at 20-21 times its trailing earnings. But the kind of fall today, there'll be a lot of hurt bulls actually out there. Prakash, coming across to you, we're down 150 points yet again. At one point of time, we had recovered to a cut of around 70 to around 80 points odd. What would your advice be to the retail audience in particular, and your analysis on the levels of the index. Stay away, let the dust settle, then only come in there and then fight. There's no use being very, very brave in these kind of situations, isn't it?
Good afternoon to you. Looks like that yesterday's low, Wednesday's low was a very important low to work with. If that had held, then I would say there's hope for the market. It did not. In fact, it's broken there. Now, in the second reaction that we saw, even it did not go there. That means yesterday's low has been defended by the bears, which is weakness. I don't think there's strength. It is coming down. Unless yesterday's low is taken on the upside, we close above it, we must assume that any rallies that we may get is a shorting.
So 11,220 approximately. You're saying that if you see a pullback, you should see a pullback to 11,200, 11,250 and stay above that level for a good time. Then that could be a trend reversal. Otherwise, we are heading lower, is what you're telling us.
Absolutely, and we may see even 10,000 levels or even lower.
10,000 levels.
Sorry, 10,800, possibly 10,500 or 600 is possibility.
All right. Intraday, actually, we almost touched the 10,800 mark in today's trading session itself. Well, there's another round of selling that's come about. We're down 170 points as we speak. Bajaj Finance, pull up the intraday chart. It's come in for a fresh round of selling. It was down close to 10%. It saw a big recovery, but Bajaj Finance has seen some more selling in the last few minutes.